okay. I have my Dino, so he's happy.
Hello.
Hello.
He's very kissable.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Deb. Hi, Tom, Vicky, Greg. Hey, Greg. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Ruth. Oh my gosh, Ruth, you had the sweetest comment the other day. It really touched me when you said that these shows are a highlight for you this year. That was, it means a lot to us. So thanks. Melissa, Mitch, that is such a fierce background. Oh my God. Steve, great hat. Oh my gosh. I just mailed you a package today, Steve. Oh, Alex and Marty, I love as Jaimee was saying, there's like separate devices coming in from the Whitmore compound.
It looks like they set up outside on the patio too, so.
Yeah. Awesome. Multiple devices, interlingua, no less. Talk about.
Well, you'll know why
internet.
if I crash. You'll know why. I'm gonna...
I just love that they have the option to see it live and that they're watching it on Zoom. I think it's so 2020.
But they can't watch you guys, and they don't care about me. They care more about you guys. So, I mean, not to say that they don't care for me. I'm gonna stop talking.
Oh, good to see everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. So glad that I can get together with some of my besties. Thanks, guys, for coming on the show again.
Oh my God, I want to cry just being here right now with you guys and getting to play some songs. Although I am so terrified because, so yesterday we went on a hike and I was like, oh my God, is it Tuesday? And I was about to have a heart attack. It's like, am I going to get back in time? And Chris is like, it's okay. It's only Monday. And I'm like, okay, thank God. I was in here last night, learning all the songs instead of being around the campfire because I was just like, I need to not fuck this up as bad as I'm going to. I tried though, so we're gonna see how this all goes.
Oh, so in case any of you don't know what's going on, we are doing. It's the 5th week of the month. And on the 5th week, I always do some version of my Girls Who Do Boys Who Do Girls show, usually just with one other songwriter in it. So it's usually just girl does girl or girl does boy or whatever. But I have always wanted to do a show where I got to sing both Jaimee's and Bonnie's songs other than the song Fine, which I sing all the time and you guys know it. And so I was like, oh, I have another 5th one and it's almost New Year's Eve and guys, you want to do this? And they both were immediately on board, which I was amazed at. So anyway, I'm super glad because I feel like if we weren't in a pandemic, we would probably all be out there in Terlingua and Marfa and having New Year's Eve together. And I don't know.
Well, now we
get
sort
a little
of get
bit of
to.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You at
We
least
all
get to
have
see
kind
my awesome new pad that I have rocking right
I
now.
know. It's amazing.
It's can you see the fabric? Totally. I'm going to just zoom in here for a second.
I'm going to pin you on my side so I can really see.
I am so in love with
super cool.
so many colors.
All 3 of us have kind of rainbow themes going.
I know. So awesome.
That's awesome.
See, that's our matching. We didn't know what we were going to do matching outfit wise, but at least we have matching backgrounds this time.
I know. I like it. Well, usually I start in my show with a spin of the wheel, but since Bonnie, much to Bonnie's chagrin, I was like, I did not want us to tell each other what songs we were planning to cover. Bonnie was like, then how can I avoid the songs that you do of Jaimee's? And I was like, I guess you're just going to have to prepare extra songs. And she was like, no.
There's an extra layer. The wheel is terrifying enough, but there are additional layers of terror attached to this, which also feels very on brand for 2020. So thank you, Betty,
for being as difficult as a pandemic.
Nervous for the entirety of the show. There's no.
Right. There's not going to be a break.
Thank God I got that on the wheel and now it's over. It's just 90 minutes of full-on anxiety. I love it.
Like BettySoo's the only friend that will like give you homework, you know? And
And you're still my friends. How is that possible?
everything else outweighs it, you know? You're
Oh
such
my
a great
God.
friend in all these other areas that we forgive you for giving us homework.
Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are the total best. Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, that's good. So, so you guys want to I guess if you both close your eyes and rock paper scissors it we can see who goes first cuz with the lag, I don't trust the lag for you guys to not see what the other person does. Okay. So both of you close your eyes and I'll count and on 3 you show your rock paper scissors, okay? 1 2 3. Is that scissors, Jaimee?
She has scissors, I have rock.
Bonnie wins. So Bonnie, you get to go first and you get to choose which direction we're going in. If you're going to cover me or if you're going to cover Jaimee.
Oh.
And then we'll go on and then
Who do I do first?
Exactly.
Okay.
Which one of us do you can't wait to do and the other one is dessert?
Well, I learned a lot when learning your songs. Yours, both of you. But I was gonna be pissed if Jaimee picked this one and tried to do it, so I'm gonna do it now because I am that vindictive.
Okay,
like I don't care if you learn this one, I want to do it. Damn it! Back off.
So for those of you who don't know, so Bonnie will cover a song of mine, and then I'll do a Jaimee, and then Jaimee will do a Bonnie, and then we'll switch directions. Sound good? Okay.
I just love that we are all doing each other. It makes me happy. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna try not to fuck up.
It's not even my turn and I'm hyperventilating.
Another night he'll be home late. Lipstick smear still on his face. And morning will be hell. And she won't want him to tell. But when the spotlight goes down on the room, and the spotlight shines bright on the blue plume, tucked in a band around a delicate wrist, floating in the dark to the hand that cues the pianist, and it's skylark, sweet falsetto rings in the air. Catch your breath while we stare, his face like angels singing a lover's prayer. Every Tuesday after he locks the office door, pulls the tie over his head and onto the floorboards, cruises out of the suburbs and into the emptying city. Everyone's going home, but his day is just beginning. His brown hair cropped down by raven curls, porcelain skin stuck against a string of black pearls. Good old Joe becomes lovely Josephine, and still every eye closes when he starts to sing, and his skylark, the melody drawing you in with every tone, the longing in your heart feels like your own. until you find heart's true home.
Yes.
Amazing. That is not an easy one.
No, I thought I'd get it out of the way.
And it's one that I never play out. And I just like, so I didn't think about it. And it's so great to hear somebody else sing it.
It's really cool.
You know, there was a few of them that like I was going to try to do a couple. I won't say which ones because that'll give it away. But like I realized that I couldn't find the lyrics for it. And so I was like, well, I guess I wrote one of them out, but I was like, I didn't want to do that for each one. So I was also being lazy.
Most of the lyrics from my last few albums are on my website, I think. But
Yes, but I have the pleasure of being able to know all of your new songs, but I only know the bass lines.
That's true. That's true. The newer songs that are not on records, you know them, but you don't have the lyrics.
Like, I wanted to do Light It Up really bad, but...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh well. I failed. I failed you. But I'm going to do
It was just going to give it away.
Right.
I can't do that.
Right. Yeah, sorry. My rules. I'm mean. I'm a mean friend. What can I say? Well, I've been excited about doing this Jaimee song since I first heard it a couple years, like, oh my God, a number of years ago now. Maybe it's been like 5 years. Which seems unreal, but okay. I'm a fake. You're starting to notice. Don't do what I say. I can't keep a promise. You know. I'm a liar. You figured it out. I started a fire that I couldn't drown. So I'll go. But I would have loved you, honey, if you would have believed in me. And I would change for something good. I think I could. I was lonely, and he started to care. I wasn't ready, but he was already there. So it goes. I'm impatient, think I could. I think I could. Oh, I think I could. I think I could. Oh, I think I could. I think I could. Oh, I think I could. I think I could. Obviously, we're interpreting each other's songs with some freedom, but
Oh my gosh.
I've just always loved that song. It's so good.
Thank you, Betty. This is so cool. This is like.
Are you guys crying too? Because like that's
I'm
like I'm
definitely trying. I'm definitely sweating a lot. I don't know why that's usually my. Something's wrong with me. That's usually my first emotional reaction, which is not normal. I can't believe I said that out loud. Anyway,
You're sweating a lot?
I wish I could take it back. Yeah, that seems to be my first emotional reaction prior to crying.
I love that.
Anyways.
So good.
This is so cool. This is so crazy. I love this idea, Betty, and this is crazy. That was beautiful.
Thanks.
It's so cool to hear, like, it makes me feel like a real songwriter to hear somebody else sing a song. For me it's a weird feeling because that hasn't happened a lot for
I know it's totally like it's this feeling of esteem that it's hard to put into words what it feels like to have your own song sung by someone else.
Oh, okay, so I think I had this, but I hope my nerves don't get me. So I'm gonna do a Bonnie Whitmore song, and if you have never heard me say this before, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Zoolander, where Zoolander can't turn left, and it's like a really weird thing. For some reason, I have a Zoolander thing with F sharp minor. I don't know what it is, but my hands don't want to make an F sharp minor. So I'm gonna try my best on this one, and I just so associate this song with Bonnie because I think it's probably one of the first songs I heard you sing of your own. So. So alluring, so endearing, this happy feeling of a new beginning, or a fairy tale of unrequited love. So I'm sitting on this rainbow while my heart pleads to let it go. With my arms across your chest, God, I feel like such a mess, but I do my best, trying not to love you too much too soon, trying not to feel you when you're in the room, trying not to dream of you, 'cause this might come true, trying not to love you too much too soon. To have and lose a lover takes a hard time to recover from the dam that breaks and buries all. So warm in the glow of the chance, when the shadows of a lover's pass. So tired of running while my heart keeps drumming to a beat so out of time, trying not to love you too much too soon, trying not to feel you when you're dream of you. Does this might come true? Trying not to love you, but too much too soon. Trying not to hold you down, fly too close to the ground. My heart can't escape the sound of the song that I found when you came around. Trying not to love you too much too soon. Trying not to feel you when you're in the room. Trying not to dream of you, 'cause this might come true. Trying not to love you too much too soon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Legitimately crying over here.
Oh my gosh, I totally teared up.
I love that song, Bonds.
Why? Why does it have to make me cry?
Dude, I feel ya. That's like earlier today, well, yesterday and today, oh my gosh, sweetest people, both my Nobody's Girl bandmates, Rebecca and Grace, both did these like long, thoughtful, like multi-photo posts of my planner. And like, so 2 days in a row, I'm like, like looking at Instagram. And like just
Bad
sitting
idea.
on my couch going like, because I was so touched.
Oh, that's so beautiful. By the way, that planner is what an accomplishment.
Oh man, thanks. But
I
still,
cannot
it's like,
wait.
but they like took better pictures and made better posts than like I've ever done. I was like, oh, you guys are the best. Thank you. I'm too depressed to do this right now. So it meant a lot. But oh, Jaimee, that was like double applause. It was so good.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the first songs I heard of you too, Bonnie.
And a good old Aaron Lee Tashton wrote. That was our first song we wrote together.
So good. Well, should we do another round in this direction and then switch directions, you think? Or should we switch directions now? What do you all want to do?
I don't know. I
another
can't
round
make decisions.
Another round
Okay.
this direction. Okay.
All right. Okay, then I'm gonna do this one then.
Jaimee, I'll let you lead the next round.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably for the best. I just was having one of those moments, like I was starting to freak out a little bit, so I just didn't want to like, because I had picked out a song for both of you that I can do on the 8-string, and I feel like I can do that one better on Jaimee's song, because when I try to sing Betty's song, it's like in her key, which is a little too high for me, and I would be really worried that I would just be so pitchy, and I would hate to do that to you both. So I'm gonna do this one, because I feel like this is very much. I feel this song. I may have to scroll, like momentarily pause and scroll, but it'll be mostly there. Anyway, I posted a haiku the other day, because it's been my go-to thing to do now. It's been like really a good stress reliever for me. But when you like put something out there and then all of a sudden like the feedback is like, "Are you okay?" I was like not trying to solicit, like I wasn't, but I was glad that people also like, empathized and felt like they were understood with it. So that was kind of my point along those lines. Um, Rob knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, but this song always gets me because I always feel this way, and so this one's "How to Live Alone." I felt like was the appropriate one for me to write, or to not write. You wrote, Betty. What am I saying? Oh my God, to learn is what I mean. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Throw out the lefties that you never ate. Go through the bill, see if anything's late. Well, no workarounds, set the volume to 8. Turn off the light when the record is through. Watch the TV in bed, let it cast you in blue. Leave the curtains open, let the neighbors watch too. Morning comes, to grind up some beans. Pour a cup of water into the machine. Drink it hot at the sink and rinse your mug clean. Put it right back on the rack. Since you woke up alone 2 years ago, you've had some time to let it go. Yeah, living on your own ain't as hard as before. No one to tell you to shut the cupboard doors. No one to tell you that's too big a pour. No one to shake you awake when you snore. No one to tell you she's looking for more. No one to stay up pacing the floor. No one to show you what tears are for. No one to pack up and empty the drawer. No one to drive off in the night anymore. Scrolling to the next chord. There it is. Roll down the windows, let the traffic noise in. Let the evening air raise your arms, goose skin. Enjoy your cigarette dinner, making you thin again. And pick up a bottle on your way home tonight. Lock the door, turn on the hall light. Tell yourself everything's just as you like. Since you woke up alone 2 years ago, you had some time to let her go. Yeah, living on your own ain't as hard as before. No one to tell you to shut the cupboard doors. No one to shake you awake when you snore. No one to say that's too big a pour. No one to tell you she's looking for more. No one to stay up past and 4. No one to show you what tears are for. No one to pack up and empty the drawers. No one to drive off in the night anymore. Roll down the windows when you drive on tonight. Unlock the door and turn on the hall light. Tell yourself everything's just as you like. I did it. I did it.
I love that song too.
Oh my god.
Was that one of the ones that you learned, Jaimee?
It wasn't. It's not. It wasn't in my pile.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. And so even though like I intentionally wanted to go first, so therefore I could actually undo anything that you learned, I'm glad that I didn't.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about the fact that because going this direction. Like, you get to pick mine, but I'm totally depriving you of whatever Jaimee songs you might have prepared. Oh,
No,
well.
I knew that. That's why I'm glad I went first.
Oh, right,
Sorry,
right. You
Jaimee.
wanted to go this direction. That's right. You got to choose that. That's right. Okay. Let's see. So I prepared. I mean, I know like so many of you guys' songs because I just love both of your songwriting so much. But I like practiced like 4 each. So now I'm trying to decide which other Jaimee song I want to do.
This is why it's like you are the most like amazing. Like you would have been my best friend in school because your overachieverness makes up for my lackerness. Like I'm such a slacker and a terrible student, and you would have been somebody that I would have been like trying to like keep up with and failing miserably.
No, but the thing is, it's just because I sing to y'all's records all the time, and so it's not that big of a stretch. But, okay, I think I'm gonna do this one. Because I think Jaimee has heard me do the other two, so. In a depressive state, how long will I feel this way? Is it forever in my mind prisoner? Will I be okay? Will I ever be okay? And I'm someone that everyone hates. Will I ever be okay? I'm locking all the doors to my house. Lights off. No need to ever come around. And you can take my number off your fridge. You'll never need it. No, you'll never need it. Not even to be saved for a rainy day. If I were you, I'd forget I ever knew my name. And now you wanna call and say you're sorry, but you're not sure what for. Well, save your apologies, 'cause I can't take yours anymore. In a depressive state, how long will I feel this way? Is it forever in my mind prisoner? Will I be okay? Will I ever be okay? passive state. How long will I feel this way? Is it forever in my mind prisoner? Ooh, will I be okay? Will I ever be okay? And not someone that everyone hates. Will I ever be oh, oh, oh,
Will you teach me how to play it like that?
You're crazy.
That guitar thing, I'm like, wait a minute. When I play solo, I need to learn it like that. That's so cool.
Oh, that song is so good.
Oh, thanks, Becky.
Yeah, that was totally one that I learned. Dang it.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry, Bonnie.
Sorry, Bonds.
That was awesome, Betty. Whoa. Yeah, it can be, Joanna said, I want to hear Bonnie's version too. It can be like the Towns Van Zandt Hoot rules, you know, like there can be a bunch of different versions. Everyone's different in its own way. It's cool. All right.
I was totally going to repeat if I had to. Worst case scenario. I was like, fine, I'll just do my version.
We can do this again too. It's not even halfway over and I want more. I'm such an addict. I'm like, give me... It's not even over and I already want to do it again. That's like classic. So classic.
I love how I keep talking at the computer without the microphone too. It's really great. Like Joanna's like, we can't hear you, and I was like, maybe it's because I'm not using the mic. Yeah.
And so don't worry, Joanna. This whole live streaming thing is still new to us. Oh wait, no.
Time to shoot, take the shot, show the world what you've got. When it's done, when you're gone, were you right or were you wrong? When it's yours, what's the cost? Is it truly worth the loss? When you're broken, will you heal? When there's nothing left to feel? Question on my mind. Why did it seem worth it at the time? For the truth, for the war, to know what you're fighting for. 'Cause it's not about faith, all you hold is to hate. When it's black or if it's blue, the choice is only up to you. If you're scared, don't feed the fear, 'cause we've shed 1,000 tears. Question on my mind. Why did it seem worth it at the time? Time to shoot, take the shot. Is it worth it? Time to shoot, take the shot. Is it worth it? Time to shoot, take the shot. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? That one always. That sound effect always. Awesome song, Bonnie.
Oh my gosh, that was so powerful.
And there's something, even though, there's something that made me extremely emotional after what we went through in Nashville on Christmas, and just thinking, it's hard not to put those two things together in my mind right now, Bonnie.
Well, it came through, like, from the moment, like, I get emotional anyway when somebody's singing my song, just because that's, like, such a feel-good thing. But the moment that you started singing this one, I'm just like, I'm literally weeping, and now I have to sing a song.
Well, let's spin the wheel. Let's do that. Let's do the wheel now. Take our minds off of
Girl Does Girl, brought to you by Puffs.
Our crazy emotional reactions.
Yes, this is the one time I have welcomed the dreaded wheel of terror and dread.
I'll face the wheel first, and then we'll each go around. And then how about Jaimee and then Bonnie? And then Jaimee, why don't you start the next round going in the other direction?
Explain that to me one more time slower.
Okay, I'll do the wheel.
Okay, wheel.
You do the wheel.
Okay.
And Bonnie will do the wheel.
Okay.
And then you start us off in the other direction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Guilty pleasure cover.
That's what I wanted.
Well, you want to do it?
No, it's okay. I'm just going to hope that it falls onto it twice.
I mean, you can do it instead. Because I just realized that I accidentally closed the browser window that had the lyrics for the one that I was going to do. Well, let me just pull it up.
Just having a moment to recover after Jaimee was is necessary, so it makes me fear the wheel less.
Oh no. Oh, shoot. I've closed the wrong thing. Ah!
Do you
Bonnie,
need
you
some
play
help?
your guilty pleasure. You play your guilty pleasure. We'll just pretend you're
Okay.
going first on this wheel. Thanks for rescuing me.
That could be actually the way that we do the wheel. Is like you spin it, and then you guys Rochambeau over who gets to do that particular spin.
Works for me.
Okay, well, this is I feel like I'm cheating slightly for playing this one, but this was one that we did when I was growing up. So imagine me as a 12-year-old and singing this song. I'm going to go off of memory, so this should make it really interesting. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, you got a thing or two to learn about me, baby. 'Cause I ain't taking it no more, and I don't mean maybe. You don't know right from wrong, and the love we had is gone. So blame it on your lying, cheating, cold at beating, 2-time and double dealing, me mistreating, loving hard. Well, all I wanted was to be your one and only. you have failed the test. So blame it on your lying, cheating, cold, beating, two-time and double dealing, me mistreating, loving hard. Are you heading for a heartache? Oh yes. Gonna make a bad break? Oh yes. Made a bad mistake? Oh yes. Well, you're never gonna find another love like mine. Someone's gonna do you like you done me, honey. And when she does you like she'll do you, it ain't funny. Well, you'll need some sympathy. Hey, but don't be calling me. Just blame it on your lying, cheating, cold, beating, two-time and double dealing, me mistreating, loving hard. Are you heading for a heartache? Oh yes. Gonna make a bad break? Oh yes. Made a bad mistake? Oh yes. Well, you're never gonna find another love like mine. Someone's gonna do you like you done me, honey. And when she does you like she'll do you, it ain't funny. Well, you'll need some sympathy. Yeah, but don't be calling me. Just blame it on your lying, cheating, cold, beating, two-time and double dealing, me mistreating, loving hard. Yeah, blame it on your lying, cheating, cold, beating, two-time and double dealing, me mistreating, loving hard.
So good.
So great. That's a great throwback.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it quite falls into guilty pleasure, but I definitely
Oh.
knew it straddled it. You know.
No, I love it. I love it.
so.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, I
I'm
feel
glad
like
I could
now
help you out.
I feel confused if I'm supposed to play a guilty or if I should just spin again. I guess I'll just spin again. Just consider that. Maybe these are our
Spin it.
tickets out of jail. I landed on my favorite audience request cover that we don't know.
Yes, this is my favorite too.
Oh my gosh, people have already.
It's my favorite
People are
for
already typing in
BettySoo.
song titles like before I even finished saying what the pie slice is.
Both hands.
Both hands. I don't know if I know that Ani song. Let me look that up.
This is gonna be amazing. See, this is a skill set that is like really in BettySoo's wheelhouse. That is not in most people's wheelhouse.
I think most songwriters have this though, because that's what we do when we write songs.
No. I mean, we all have the capability, but we're not as good at it as you are. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
I don't know. I mean, like I said, there are some things that I will remember in the pandemic. One will be Dr. Fauci. Two, Dave Madden's Foreigner. That was truly
Oh my
one of
gosh.
continues to be one of my favorite moments of the pandemic. And if anyone hasn't seen it, I think that there's a clip of it on YouTube and it was so funny.
Yes, and I think Dave shared it on Facebook. Yeah.
It's so great. And I love it anytime it happens here. And also I love how Rebecca Loby was like, I'm just going to play bluegrass because whatever song some Harry Chapin thing that I'm sure Charlie was responsible for.
Charlie is always responsible.
It's 23 verses. Great bluegrass. And it was fantastic.
Oh my God! If any of you guys missed last week, Rebecca Loby played the most cheerful cover of WOLD you've ever heard in your life. It was like No Longer a Tragedy, which is basically Loby's vibe in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
She makes
Like,
tragedy into joy.
She like knits cotton candy out of tragedy. It's amazing. Anyway. I'm walking out in the rain, and I'm listening to the low moan of the dial tone again, and I am getting nowhere with you. I can't let go, I can't get through. watching your chest rise and fall, like the tides of my life and the rest of it all. And your bones have been my bed frame, your flesh has been my pillow. I've been waiting for sleep to offer up the deed with both hands. Oh, with both hands. In each other's shadows we grew less and less tall, and eventually our theories couldn't explain it all. And I'm recording our history now on the bedroom wall. When we leave, the landlord will come and paint over it all. And I am out walking in the rain, and I'm listening to the low moan of the dial tone again, and I'm getting nowhere with you. I can't let go, I can't get through. And both hands, please use both hands. Oh no, don't close your eyes. I am writing graffiti on your body. I am drawing the story of how hard we try. Hard we try. How hard we try.
I never heard that song, but I don't care to hear it. I like that version.
Thanks. I was thinking, I was like, what if Ani like decided to be like a country Lucinda? That's like what I put in my mind.
I did it again. I didn't use the microphone. I'm not paying it. I'm really good at this, y'all.
We heard you. We heard you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jaimee, since we both kind of got a little bit of grace in our wheel spinning, if you don't like your spin, we'll just pretend. That
Okay. I loved it. I love
You'll
these.
get a mulligan on it, okay?
No whammies, no whammies.
You got story time and then song of your choice.
Ooh.
What is story time?
You just tell some story. Could be a road story
Oh,
or an
gosh,
embarrassing
my
story
worst
or
nightmare.
a funny thing. Okay,
I
something
can't believe
different.
she's
Here we
gonna
go.
do like the mulligan on that one.
It didn't land on that.
Nightmare.
You got audience request cover.
Oh, great. Perfect. Whew.
No, story is my least favorite. It used to be my easiest thing, but now I don't go anywhere, so nothing happens to me.
Oh my gosh. I just remember. Okay, so if you don't remember, I was your first guest
Yeah.
on this show, and for some reason, I guess it was like a moment of embarrassment, and I couldn't think of. I thought of something really weird, and then I thought of like 10 good ones later, and I just all night long was like, I should have said this other thing. The Little Hood Rat Friend by the Hold Steady, and that was 9 months ago, right? Okay, your Little Hood
It's
Rat.
been 9 months ago. I feel like I had the
I
same
know.
experience because like I totally just botched the story thing. It was like the only thing that I could think about was like when I dressed up as Bessie Coleman. And like that was the one that I decided to share, which was kind of like, why did I do this to myself? But that's okay.
Charlie, I
Thanks,
think
Betty.
Kiki beat you to it.
Oh no. Okay.
But I do like that he started to shout it. in the chat.
Your little hood rat friend makes me sick, but after I get sick, I just get sad. Because it burns being broken, it hurts to be heartbroken, but always being both must be a drag. She's been calling me again. She's been calling me again. Your little hood rat friend's been calling me again. I can't stand all the things that she sticks into her skin, like sharpened ballpoint pens and steel guitar strings. She says it hurts, but it's worth it. Try a little text session to her neck. It says, Jesus lived and died for all your sins. She's got a blue black ink and it's scratched into her lower back. It says, damn right I'll rise again. Yeah, damn right I'll rise again. I've been dusted in the dark up in Penetration Park. I've been plastered, I've been shaking hard and searching in a dirty storefront church. I've been plowed, but I ain't ever been with your little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? Your little hood rat friend got me high, though we were 17 and stuck up, and I'm really apologize for the however you pronounce this city or province or whatever. Aseo. She said it's funny, even true love gets troubled by still water and washed up in the Mississippi River. Her clogged eye ring was pointed at the people. She said Saint Teresa comes to me in dreams. She said I ain't ever gonna do anything sexual with you. I'm kinda saving myself for the scene. I've been dusted in the dark up in Penetration Park. I've been plastered, I've been shaking hard and searching in a dirty storefront church. I've been plowed, but I ain't never been with your little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? She said Center City used to be the center of the scene. Now city center's over. No one really ever goes there. We used to drink beneath this railroad bridge. Sometimes the bus wouldn't even stop. There were just way too many kids. I was waiting for my ride and I got jumped from behind. I got punctured, I got stopped by the cops. They found it in my socks and I got probed, but I ain't ever been with your little hood rat friend. What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend? What makes you think I'm getting with your little hood rat friend?
Oh my god, that was
rhyme
amazing.
scheme. I was like, what are these rhyme schemes? I need to hear how the phrasing is in real life. I'm excited to hear that.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to
pretty
hear
awesome
that song,
version.
but also it is really hard to believe that anything was better than what you just did. That was so
pretty
good.
badass.
Thank you. That was an awesome quote. I'm gonna definitely read that. I mean,
Oh my
read that.
gosh.
Listen to it. I've already read it. I'm gonna listen to it.
That was so good. Well, Jaimee, are you
About
ready
to
to
start?
You get to kick off, yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, the next round. Whew, that was fun. Okay, so I know I've done this BettySoo song before, but I really like it a lot. And like Bonnie, I think one of the privileges of being friends with BettySoo is that you get access to her unreleased songs, or sometimes you just get to hang out with her enough that you get to hear them and get them stuck in your head before she even sends you a copy like 10 years later, which we haven't even been friends for 10 years. But so I also like Bonnie with her Pam Tillis or her song. I'm gonna like do this mostly from memory, how I remember it. So. Last time I saw you, you were telling me about your plans, a house in the country and a whole lot of uncleared land. You were talking like nothing was wrong, like I wouldn't mind hearing about where I don't belong, like it was no big deal you'd moved on. Gave you the best of all I knew. Every morning my sweet caress, every night I softened your blues. I took no rest, but I couldn't get through, not enough for you. The sun was headed west when you told me you were getting gone. By the time the sky turned red, it was just me on our front lawn, standing in the middle of the street, like if I waited long enough, your heart would beat for me, like I could make you love me. Gave you the best of all I knew. Every morning my sweet caress, every night I softened your blues. Took no rest, but I couldn't get through, not enough for you. And it's clear now, like it never was before, you're never gonna settle down, you'll never stop looking for more. So I can't say why I still look for you at my door. Gave you the best of all I knew. Every morning my sweet caress, every night I softened your blues. I took no rest, but I couldn't get through, not enough for you. That song makes me so happy. I think I actually, I sort of in my mind, I was remembering this as hearing all these songs collide. Like, remember where I was when the first house that Jane and I lived in together, and I'd just been through like a really bad breakup, and I wrote Depressive State, and you played that song with the coffee cup while I just had a coffee cup and put it back on the rack in my very sad house alone at that time. And I remember listening to the song and just being like, yes, my jam! Like, it just really helped me a lot in that dark time.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I love hearing you sing that song. It always sounds cooler to me when you sing it. And less like a 90s jam. You sing it and it sounds like 25 years newer.
Really?
Yeah, it's so nice. All right. Well, I don't know where Bonnie went. Oh, good. Bonnie's here. So I'm gonna do this Bonnie tune. You know, it's fun. It was really fun trying to kind of reimagine some of Bonnie's tunes because I've played them with her so, like, probably hundreds of times. So it was really kind of a challenge to try to undo some of that internalizing of her performances of them.
You're gonna fucking knock it out of the park.
But we'll see.
I'm sorry, I had to pee.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Welcome.
to say what's right for you. We all do what we gotta do. And what's really left to stand in our way when in the end we'll just wash it away. And I don't care that it's wrong. Oh, I just skipped a verse. I was like, this feels too early. Watch me wrap it up in ribbons and bows. Dance in the dances, the quick and the slow. I'm trying my best to put on a good show. If you do it just right, they'll never know. And who's to say what's right for you? We all do what we gotta do. And what's really left to stand in our way when in the end, we'll just wash it away. And I don't care that it's wrong. And I don't wanna be strong. 'Cause when that poison seeps back in my skin, I'll succumb to these feelings and drown myself in. And who's to say what's right for you? We all do what we gotta do. And what's really left to stand in the way when in the end well, in the end, we'll just wash it away.
That's the new version.
Thanks.
Wow, cool.
That was awesome. Oh my goodness. it really does like just sort of give you that feeling of like being a real songwriter when somebody else sings your song, you know? So that's a lovely feeling. All right, Jaimee, I'm going to try not to butcher your song.
I'm gonna love it.
There's a possibility. Not gonna lie. You guys, it's hard. I don't know why. All right, but I am gonna try to be super impressive by playing the 8th string on this one. It's really just like a lie. To seem cooler. I'm gonna put out this bass with all these extra strings on it to make me look cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
It is cool.
And didn't James McMurtry give you that bass?
Yes.
So, like, before I moved to Austin, where I met you guys, I was going to move to Louisville, Texas, and work in a shoe store. And
No.
me to move to Austin instead. And he did so by pointing at South Congress and said that there was a place there where James McMurtry played twice a week for less than $10. And I moved 4 days later. So the fact that you're about to sing one of my songs with your badass voice playing that bass is pretty freaking. I'm going to write about it in my diary later, is what I'm saying.
Okay, this is another one where I couldn't fit all the words on one, so I might have to do a little bit of scrolling, but hopefully I can make it through without trying too bad. But anyway, I'm gonna. Yeah, but this is called McMurtry. It's an 8-string bass that I bought off of him because of a random conversation I was having with his son Curtis. Love it. These are the stories. Like, that's a story to share. There you go. I got this. Okay, so all right, let's see if I can do this. Is that coming through? Yes, no, maybe? Yes, okay. Damn right, I love you, and I have from the start, from the moment that I saw you across the smoky bar. You were keeping the beat up so steady and so true, and I prayed for the moment that I could belong to you. When that day come, you were damaged, so was I. And you had your suspicions, but I swore I didn't lie. We tried to push through it, but I pushed you till you broke. And I crumbled in the drive, kept my tears back when I choked. Damn right, I'm angry, and I gave you what I could. You never asked for more, but what I offered wasn't good. To thrill you, to make you stick around. So I'm holding out in every corner of this town. So no one can see the cuts I made on my own hands from punching out the wall. I couldn't make you understand who I was or even what I want to be, and make sure to love you or you would not be in doubt, and make it better. I just can't change your mind. 7 years could be a winner. Gotta give it one more try. One more time. One more time. Damn right, I'd be jealous if she tells you to herself, and you love her though you haven't met her even yet. And I'm sure she's out there and you're gonna find her soon. It'd be better for you that if I could be with you. Sorry. But oh, you never asked if I quit the road to make a home, to have your little babies. Just assume that I say no. Scrolling. So I won't send you invitation for the shower in the fall. If he grows up just like you, honey, I'll know who to call.
So freaking cool.
I did it.
That was awesome.
I did it.
Yeah, we've got to like send that song to like the Sword or something. Like, holy crap, Jaimee, that song is
Well, it was funny how like Bonnie played based on the record. So when she like I don't know where that came from. I mean, in your soul or something. When you came up with that sweet bass part, like we kind of built everything around that after. Do you remember?
I thought we did that for Red Rescue.
We did, yeah. You played bass on it, right?
Well, no, I played bass on the whole record,
Right.
but that's when just had the driving part on it. It wasn't the bass though that was driving. I thought it was Brian on that one.
Oh, really? I thought it was you. Anyways,
Okay,
that was
whatever. I'm not gonna argue.
love it.
I'm sorry to interrupt you guys, but I just noticed that my hair has tuned into the show.
I saw that. I was.
And I just got real excited.
What were they replying to? If you guys don't know, BettySoo's hair has its own Facebook page, and
Yes,
I
it
for the
does.
longest time thought that BettySoo operated that page, but that was incorrect.
No, my hair operates it somehow. Like it has like a tiny device back there or something. I don't know, but I don't know who runs the page. But I had said I have the most amazing friends, and my hair said, "Yes, we do."
That is awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love my hair.
That's what I'm gonna do tonight. Instead of doom scrolling, I'm gonna go back through all the posts on your page.
Yeah, whoever writes it, you guys, whoever writes that page is super funny. Like the posts are.
You still don't know?
No, I don't know who does it.
That's impressive.
It's kind of the best not knowing though. But anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No, I'm really glad that is breaking news that is important.
No, Kathy, it precedes my friendship with Charlie, I think. I don't know who it is.
You know how you have the thing, Betty, about where you don't want to know who the voices are in like animated movies?
Yeah, I have a real thing about that, you guys. Don't tell me who the voice actors are in animated movies.
I never understood that, but I feel that way about Betty. Yeah. Like that, I feel like I want to keep the mystery alive with.
No, I'm all for mystery along those lines. And I know that about BettySoo. It's just like that would be one of like if I would want to know, but I also understand not wanting to know.
Yeah, let the mystery be.
I'm also just like super excited about all these people that are here.
Yeah.
I know. We have the best people.
We do. We seriously do. Like it is amazing that there is like, more than 60 people in this space right now. Not to mention anybody who's tuned in on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, but it's just incredible and we love you and I'm so glad that this is how my year goes out and that makes me super super happy. And I love you girls. Oh my god. Oh, I only cry this much when I'm around you too. It's always going to be like my birthday and me on the floor with everybody like, we love you. And I go, I know. And it hurts so much.
Thank you guys for keeping me afloat. All of you guys in these little weird Brady Bunch boxes during this pandemic. It would be really not as tolerable or joyful without all of this. So thank you. And thanks for bringing us together, BettySoo. I like to send this song out to BettySoo's hair. I was never the pretty girl. I was never the homecoming queen. Never the one boys followed round. I was just the one who heard their secrets out. I was never the heartbreaker. Never the first one that you'd see. Never the girl you dreamt about. I was always just good old reliable me. I was never the fastest one. Never the one who made it up to the top. Never the favorite. I was always the friend nobody regrets.
was never the bravest or most sure. I was never the shyest or most demure. Never the mystery to unfurl. Never the pretty girl. If you take a chance on a plain face, you'll find a heart that's up for the race. You'll find a head full of thoughts of love. You'll find a hand that will fit like a glove. And if you come back for a second look, you'll find a tender heart loneliness shook. You'll find eyes with the glow of you. You'll find us too. I was never the pretty girl. I was never the homecoming queen. Never the one boys followed round. I was just the one who heard their secrets out. I was never the bravest or most sure. I was never the shyest or most demure. Never the mystery to unfurl. Never the pretty girl.
Thanks. Ooh.
I had that one in my back pocket because my mom actually covers that one. I was just gonna like surprise y'all with a mama song, but we really didn't work that up. But I love the fact that my mom has learned and plays that song.
That's great. I love this. I almost didn't touch it because I had like it seems like, like one of your signature songs that I was almost afraid to explore it, but I was like, for this I will, I'd always left it out when we'd done this before. And so that song is just I just knew if there were people, bless you. I don't know how someone could be on this feed and not be familiar with your music, but if they are, I was like, they have to know this song. If Bonnie doesn't do it, I'll do it. It's so great.
Well, now I don't know which Bonnie tune to do.
I felt like I knew which ones that Jaimee was thinking about doing, and so I was glad that we didn't have any conflicts. But I was really afraid that you would try Josephine, and I was not going to be okay with it. So that was the reason why I needed to start.
Okay, I'm trying to decide.
We're just enough alike and just enough different. That's why we're good friends, I think. I think that's why it works.
We're perfect, like doppelgangers.
Okay, Bonnie, I'm going to let you choose. Would you rather hear
I'm in pins and needles.
I'm going to give you a choice between three, actually.
Oh, God, okay.
Right/Wrong, George's Lullaby, or Asked for It.
Oh, my God. This is like Sophie's Choice in the worst way possible. Jaimee, you have to pick.
I should have made Jaimee
Jaimee,
pick
you're
hers, too, 'cause
picking. I can't.
I had to leave behind several Jaimee tunes, too.
Well, I mean, I have to hear your interpretation of George's Lullaby because that sounds so.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Agreed.
Okay.
I'm also gonna cry now. Like I cry even when I play the song myself. So just so you know, this is just gonna be an onslaught.
Actually, I'm gonna play this on my acoustic. You know. Sorry, I'm just knocking stuff over with my guitar headstock. You know how a heartbeat both rises and falls. Follow the breath as it ebbs and flows. Reminded of time when three became four. It's the beat that brought me to you. When you lose your heart in that first tug of war, the bass feels, the heart beats on the 2 and the 4. Love bleeds anguish once again, once more. The low end and rhythm, the heart it beat for. I love you always. You'll be in my heart, for the love and the laughter will be in my heart. May it be with you forever, always. Start at the beginning and sing it once more. You know how a heartbeat both rises and falls. Follow the breath as it ebbs and flows. Reminded of time when three became four. The beat that brought me to you. They say that the hearing's the last thing to go. So my friend, my heart beats once more. Be with you forever, with me always. See you again, somewhere, where and somewhere. See you again someday. such a gorgeous melody.
Thank you. It's the first song I ever wrote on bass. It's nice to hear what the chords are because I never quite figured them out on guitar. I tried to teach them to a couple people, and I'm like, I don't know. I can just only tell you when it's not the right one. Oh. All right, is this it? Is this the end of it? I know we've gone over on time and everything, so
I think this is it.
Oh my god. Okay, well, this is putting all the pressure on me in this song. I'm gonna try to do it. I had a craving for this one, and even though I didn't even play on this one, but I'm gonna try to do this if I can. Let me try to position it. You were here, but you didn't seem the same. Reached for your hand, it's like you didn't know my name. Guess we did all that we could do. Laid the roses down and shook the dirt off from our shoes. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? We dried our eyes, packed the things that were all yours. Said our goodbyes, turned off the light and locked the doors. I turned around, I heard the sound of you walking behind. No one was there, it was only in my mind. Where are you now? the roses down, shook the dirt off of our shoes.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous, Bonnie.
Somber way to end the set, but hey, I'm okay with that.
Happy hour.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Bummer
you know what?
jams.
Kind of a fitting summary of 2020.
Yeah.
That
Shake
kind
it
of
off.
wistful, what have we lost feeling, you know?
Let's not look to the rear view this time around. Let's just make 21 the most stable, legal 21-year-olds that we can find. How about that?
Hadn't thought of it that way. That's great.
Oh.
Now, somebody else had posted that. I was like, okay, y'all, I know, but it's 20 going to 21. So, holy shit, it's legal to drink now. Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh. Joanna just mentioned, I can't, like, nobody's saying fuck with sad girls.
You know, yeah, I'm still a little bit sad that when we did this and I got to participate and McMurtry, he was gonna do it and he didn't. He ended up doing Last Will and Testament, but that is the one I would love to see do fuck with sad girls more than anybody.
So
Not to
now
bring up him again.
Now that I've passed my story time and have told 2.5 stories, I'd like to tell. After I said telling a story would be my worst nightmare, I was remembering how I don't know if Graham is still here, but if you're new to Betty or any of this, normally Betty does a show called Girl Does Who Does Boy Who Does Girl Who Does Boy, and it's kicks off South by Southwest every year, and it's a benefit for the Sims Foundation, which helps Austin area musicians and music professionals
All of us.
access to affordable mental health care and substance use recovery services. And on when she hosted I think it was the first show that you did at the Cactus Cafe. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, Curtis McMurtry sang my song, and then I got to cover Graham Weber. And Graham and I had met oddly at tribute shows, so I'd heard him sing like Tom Waits songs, but I never heard him sing his own stuff. And that's what got me into Graham's catalog, and that's how Graham and I became really good friends. So Betty, thank you for always, inspiring us to dig into each other's catalogs. And
Graham is the reason why Betty and I finally actually met, because we had known of each other for a really long time, but we had not met, and it wasn't until he told us to come and meet together that we actually finally met up and fell in love, as I like to think.
Yeah, it's
Speaking
true.
for
We had
myself.
a lot of friends in common, and then for whatever reason, we just never actually hung out until Graham, like you said, basically set us up on a friend date.
It is all Graham's fault. It is totally Graham's fault.
And Jaimee, did I first meet you through one of Charlie Faye's tributes?
you did, yeah. I was in a band called Five and Dime at the time with Ellen O'Meara and Darwin Smith, and we were on the Paul Simon.
Oh, the Paul and Paul.
No, it wasn't
Paul.
Paul and Paul. I'm sorry, it was James Taylor. It was the James Taylor.
Oh, James Taylor, Carol King.
Yes, and another story, when I first moved to Austin, I saw that Jimmy LaFave and Patty Griffin, who are two of my favorites, were playing this benefit show. And I didn't know what it was. It was for Will Sexton, who I guess had a stroke. And I didn't know about Will or his brother or any of the legacy of music Austin. I didn't really know any of that, but I knew that I wanted to go to that show and see Jimmy LaFave. And so my friend Kelly and I bust on the street, and we got enough money, I guess, to buy tickets to that show. And that was the first time I saw BettySoo. And I fell in love with your music then. And so then years later, when we were on that show together, I was so nervous because because and then you just were really complimentary and really friendly, and we exchanged phone numbers at the end of the night. And then unrelated, I went to jail that evening, and the first message I got when I got out several days later was from you asking if I would open a folk gig and for you down the road, and it really helped me a lot to have something to look forward to at that time.
And it's so amazing because I never heard the significance of that until a long
Recently.
time later. Yeah.
And then, of course, the doors that Betty opened for me led to me meeting Bonnie and a lot of the people I see here on the screen. It was all.
Well, and I've met so many of these people through you guys, so it's just been like such a great friendship, and I just really treasure both.
We are a good triangle. We make a really good tripod together.
Well, this was super fun, you guys. Thanks for spending the evening with me and with all of you guys, with all of us. And I guess we can if you're using big speakers, you guys know the drill if you've done this before, but if you're using big speakers, please turn down your volume or, switch to headphones or something. Bring the volume down so that you can unmute in a second. And sorry, where is my little panel? There it is. And we can check in and say hi with everybody.
Best night ever.
Yay!
Best
Missed
show
you.
ever.
Love you guys so much.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Love you. So good, you guys.
Hi, Kathy.
I love you, Kathy. Miss you.
I'm so glad I brought this little guy with me.
Aw.
Santa gave me, but I really think it was from Kathy.
Oh, is that a new one? That is a new one.
Yeah,
It's
he's
my new
huggable.
baby. He's huggable and kissable. Like, seriously, I can just make out with them.
What does Tyrone think about this?
He's not here, and he's very friendly with all of my dinosaur friends.
How do you know he isn't
I'll check
watching
that
the
out.
show, Bonnie?
Tyrone is a lover. That's all. He's Tyrone, Tyrona, and Sarah. They're all having a really fun time hanging out with Katie back home.
While you gallivant off with their rival. Uh-huh.
And a fanny pack.
Don't knock the fanny pack.
The fanny pack has been really, really like importante during this COVID time. Like, it's been really nice not to have a hand thing.
I'm pro fanny pack. Really, it's so great.
I love the what is it? Heavy Metal Shop fanny pack. That's one of my favorites.
Hello?
Hi, Elaine.
Bye, Eileen.
Oh, hi. I found the microphone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So good to see you, Jaimee.
Good to see you too, or hear your voice, I guess.
I can figure out how to put a picture on. Thank you, BettySoo.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Oh, thank you so much for being here.
Love you all. Maybe when this is over, I could have a house party.
We
For
would love
it.
that.
Oh,
When do we do this again?
Yeah, we're ready.
Hey, Mel. Good to see
Hi,
you.
Mal.
No,
Glad you're here.
it was very nice. Very good job.
Let's do it again in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're ready. We're all ready.
Can I go have dinner first? Would that be okay?
Maybe a snack, and then come back.
Yeah, we'll give you 30 minutes so you can get something to eat.
A little sustenance and
promise.
get right back here.
I've literally had a shake today. And I'm ready for whatever was cooked.
I
I'm
had
excited.
crackers, which always reminds me of this. There's a great episode of King of the Hill where they all have the flu, and Peggy and Hank are in the kitchen, and she's talking about Hank goes like, did you make dinner? And she said, yeah, I put some crackers on a plate, remember? And then Bobby comes out and goes, you guys had crackers for dinner? Why didn't anyone wake me up?
Oh.
It's like my brother in a cartoon.
I love Bobby Hill so much.
He's my favorite.
So his parents are coming tomorrow with a trailer and pick up the car and take it back to Texas.
They are muted now. I don't think they knew that they were unmuted, but they're muted now. I'm here for you.
Hey, thank you guys for playing my birthday party tonight.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ron.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What was the Karen Matheson record you were holding up?
I just got this for my birthday straight from Glasgow from Karen today.
Oh, how cool.
It's brand new, and she signed it, which I didn't know was going to happen. So if you're a fan of her and Capper Kaylee, I recommend this one.
Ron, I'm a little jealous. Bonnie has taken my birthday off, so.
I'm sorry, Mitch. I'm so sorry. I couldn't. I've had one Thursday covered by Barbara, who also was here for a while. Yep. I don't know if she's still around here, but I haven't taken a Thursday off since this whole thing started. So I need it. I need it this week, but I got a really awesome start of the next year with my tradition with Scott Davis, and I'm really super stoked about it. So we'll be in it and hanging, and we'll definitely be celebrating you, Mitch, because you're awesome.
You need a Thursday off, but that don't mean I won't pick on you a little bit,
That's fine. Totally fine.
It was fun learning right/wrong, which Bonnie you wrote with Scott, because I was like, this really does use every chord.
It does.
Every chord.
He's a fan of them. I love it.
It's really, but it's fun to play.
Yeah.
And
it's all the Beatles cordage.
Now I'm thinking about poor Butch, who I cover his song Boxcars, and years ago he came up to me joking, of course, because that song only had
50 verses.
I only play it with 3 chords. He was like, it only had 4 to begin with.
Yeah, y'all are really musical. I going through your catalogs again, and like I said, Bonnie, even just F sharp minor is a stretch for me. There's something, it's really cool to see how, just be reminded, I guess, of how musical you guys are, and going back through your recorded works. It was really cool to have the opportunity to do that.
Well, you too. Depressive State is no cakewalk.
I had planned on doing that one, so it's okay. You don't need to hear my version. It's fine.
Well, I was just saying in the chat earlier that I was like, I worked too hard on these songs to not do something with them, so I'll probably end up putting them up on Patreon or something. Because
I'm for it.
I learned them, or I arranged my own little versions of them.
Yes, definitely do that, BettySoo. That would be great.
Are you in an Airstream, Bonnie?
Yeah, so I've got this. It's I call her the Desert Pixie. And she is, if you can I'll rotate her around a little bit. There's the back end, which makes me happy, and you're not going to see it as well, but there's the kitchen, and there's a bedroom in the back, and it has a shower on the inside, and we just built an outdoor shower, so we've got all of the things. Yeah, so my sister and her husband have a trailer too, and so there's 3 of them here that you can rent. So if you guys ever come down to Trilingual, let me know.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say they have trailers too, and we hook them up like a train and drive them around Austin.
No, these all have covers on them, and they're not going anywhere.
Oh,
they're
okay.
Airbnbs is what we're also doing. So mine is definitely more tarot cards and craziness. That's why she's the pixie. I'll have my own little fairy garden.
To stay in it.
rainbow themed, so you know it's gonna be good. But I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but the little kind of Dreamcatcher seed keeper is who it is. It's actually Jesse Johnson made that. So it's just like a beautiful rainbow little thing.
Nice.
I've got that, and all of my tour posters are going to be up on the ceilings and stuff.
Cool.
So Jaimee, what shows do you have coming up here? Or events or anything?
Oh, it's kind of crazy. Well, on New Year's Eve, I'm going to be playing as a side person for Mary Gaucher. We're doing a 3 Women in the Truth show, which is kind of funny. It's two of her best friends, Eliza Gilkison and Gretchen Peters. So that'll be really fun at 4:00 Central Time. I don't know. It's pretty funny when they get together. So, and we do a show every Sunday. I think this week Tim O'Brien is our guest, and Bonnie's going to be our guest actually on the 17th of January, which will be super fun.
Stoked for it.
We got a lot of cool stuff.
My calendar.
John Hyatt just confirmed, which I know John Hyatt is coming.
What?
And I'm like, yeah, I knew Betty would love that. So that's coming soon. And it's kind of interesting, but
wow.
Reality show. So we had to reschedule it because we had some problem with the gear, but it's going to be in 3D. So you can actually it comes with virtual glasses. So that's happening in February, and I'm going to be doing that at Ray Kennedy's studio, who's done the most recent Lucinda Williams record. So it won't just be here at the same old background. It'll be a new background, more expensive guitars to be in 3D. So that's what's going on.
So Jaimee,
we want to be you.
Yeah, Eileen.
Do we buy those 3D headgear again?
If you already
never bought them. No, I never got them.
Oh, did you already buy the headset and they never arrived?
No, I never